There is one thing I've been thinking about the last few days, and that's the difference between the winter time here in South Korea and in the north where I'm from. The difference is mostly what you see right here. It's the sun. In the north you don't get a lot of sun. It goes down very, very early, 3:30, 4 or something like that, when it's the baddest. Also, a lot of times it will be all gray sky, rainy, maybe snowing. You can be lucky that you will get days with sunshine. And I even remember a year where I think at least 3 weeks in January, it was all sunny every single day. The only thing is you never really know, and it's rarely with the sunshine like that. No doubt that this is gonna be the last time for me in a cold country. I hate it. It's definitely not for me, but it makes it so much easier to go through this cold time when you have the sunshine in your face every now and then. And for the last 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure most of the days it's been all sunny. I only recall like a few days or half a day here and there with gray skies. Other than that, all blue sky. It makes such a difference on walking through this. And I remember spending a fall in New York a lot of years ago, kind of the same feeling. The fall didn't really feel like fall. It was still like start 20 degrees, but everything looked like the northern kind of fall with all the trees getting brown and yellow, super beautiful. But the overall feeling of it is so much better because of the weather is just like one step up with the sunshine and the temperatures. Something you won't get in the northern part of Europe, at least. Denmark is really bad with the weather, but I have a friend, one of my closest friends, and he moved to Norway a few years ago, and he says it's just a little bit more to both ends. So it starts earlier, the whole fall winter process, and then it ends earlier. Plus they almost always have snow, and a lot of snow. I definitely can't live in countries anymore that's like that, with the gray winters, the cold weather and all that. I definitely only want to go to a colder place if it's like for a week, Greenland or something like that, where it's like the adventure is around the cold. I'm not gonna stay in a cold environment ever again. It is not for me. And I would say like everything under 25 degrees for me is cold, and actually spending that much time in the warm, nice Southeast Asia and here the summertime, I was actually say everything under 30 degrees, it's a little bit chilly for me. This night it was minus 10 degrees here. Minus 10 degrees. I was out walking yesterday when the sun was still there, but it was so low, so it was like shade everywhere. I was freezing cold. Like my whole face was all red, like more than normal. And I was just thinking, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? Luckily, there's only a week till we fly to more like sunnier destinations. Or not sunny, we have the sun here, warmer destinations. When I came back yesterday, I just immediately went into the warm shower to kind of get my body up and running again. It's crazy that I've been living so many years in the North Europe and just hated it because of the cold. There's a lot of other things also. We can talk about that when we get there next year at some point. It makes such a difference. And of course that is no surprise and no news to anybody that sunshine is both healthy and good for your mood. For me it's just like almost night and day. So very much looking forward to a nice warm place for the New Year's. Like a lot. Definitely if I had to stay in a cold country for longer times, I'll definitely choose a place where the sun is shining. But again, I don't want to be in a cold country again. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. This was also a test for me to go here and try it out, but I can't do it. I can't do it. I actually even have a scarf also. It just look kind of weird with this on also. I think mostly here actually, where the temperature is like manageable when you have kind of a lot of layers on, but the cold wind is what's killing you. Today it's not too bad, but a lot of days it's like very cold, relatively strong wind. It's not like windy, but it's still windy enough for it to be really, really cold. It's just not for me. When there's no wind and you're sitting in the sun is actually relatively powerful. It's not like in the Alps in Spain, in France, but it's still like you can feel it. It's not really warm though, but it's just warmer than when it's not there. Okay, see you in the next one. I guess we will maybe still be here, or at least on the way to the warmer, nicer weather.